So she works to get him pulled out, but when she starts to do that, oh shit, there's a gator down there. Hello and welcome to Blockbuster Review. If you don't know what that is, it is where I play a single game of Tetris Marathon and try and review a film before the blocks reach the top or till 150 lines. And spoilers are at line 50. So the movie Crawl came out a couple of years ago, and I'll be honest, I was a little afraid to watch it, even though the premise seemed awesome, and I wanted to see it. Starts out with this character, Haley. She is a swimmer. Not doing too well right now at her college, but she's, doing her best. She's going to college out in Florida, where she's from. There is a big hurricane coming to Florida, and everyone is being warned to get out of the towns close to, I guess, these levees or the seawall. They're saying to everybody, get out now. And Haley hasn't heard from her dad. I guess there's been a contentious relationship and some exposition with her sister. So she, goes out to see her dad and tries to get him out of the storm before it gets too bad. On her way, she sees that it's already really bad. The police are, stopping people from going back in. She essentially drives around them because it's Florida. Who cares about law? And can't find him at his new apartment, but she figures she might find him at their old house, which he is trying to fix up and put on the market. So in... Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's bring it down. I want to talk about this movie. So while looking for her father in the house, she can't find him anywhere. She sees their dog. It was a cute little dog. But she cannot find her father. So she's looking around, and then kind of leads her to the basement. Well, kind of the crawl space underneath the house. And when she's there, she sees some blood and then finds her father in kind of this held up part. Not held up. A difficult part to get into. It's not easy to slide into that section of the crawl space of the house. So she works to get him pulled out, but when she starts to do that, oh shit, there's a gator down there. And then her father wakes up and lets her know, hey, I came down here when something was happening to work on something. There's a gator down here. It bit my leg. We're not safe. You should just get out of here while you can. She says no. We're going to figure out a way out of this crawl space. And the movie starts going. This movie is dope. Simple premise, simple horrors, and a lot of fun. So as they sit there trying to figure out a way that they're going to get out of this crawl space, the tide continues to rise. So it's starting to get more flooded. And as you should know, gators can swim faster than they can walk. So they're making it more dangerous for themselves the longer they wait to figure out how to get out of here. But there is a gator between them and the door. Oh, no, wait, there's two gators. So now what are these people gonna do? They argue about what they were arguing, how she's not really living up to her potential as a swimmer. This is, of course, during, when there's a gator that's gonna kill them if they don't get moving. The water is rising steadily because the rain is not stopping. Barry Pepper has figured out with his watch and his tape measure just how long before he is going to be literally underwater in this crawl space. And they come up with a plan. Eventually they do get out of there. They witness people looting the shop across the street get murdered by some gator. And they get out, but hey, bad news, the seawall broke, and now it's flooded their car, it's flooded the entire street. Now they are not getting out of there unless it is by water vehicle. Conveniently, later in the movie, some police show up to check on her because the police that she just ran away from happened to be an old friend from town, probably why he let her get away with doing what she did. and those cops get eaten too. So there is a boat, but they just have to get to it. And how are they going to do it? Well, I'll tell you how. Haley is going to have to dig down deep and swim as fast as she can, as fast as she knows she can, to get away from this gator and get going. And, you know, it's this big moment where she does. Then the boat flips over and they have to go back in the house, which is completely flooded, until they get to the roof and eventually get saved by helicopter. Spoiler alert. But this is before... this is not before that her dad gets his arm bitten off by a gator in this super awesome scene. It's a dope movie. Very tense. Very, it's quick moving. It gives you the setup quick and gets right to the meat of it super fast, which I love. And it's one of those horror movies where it's not impressed with like a kill count. Like, oh, look at this guy, or look at this monster. He's got such a big kill count. It's more of like, yeah, it's a gator. You know how serious gators are. Well, now you're trapped in your house with one and the water is rising. Like, the tension is already there. We don't have to scare you anymore with how dangerous this gator is. Sure, we'll show you it murdering some druggy looters. I assume they were druggies. That's very mean of me to say. They could have just been trying to survive and resorted to stealing from a store. I don't know. They didn't seem like good people from what I remember of the story. And I don't know why I'm apologizing now. I should be talking about Crawl. It's dope. That's all you need to know. It's a dope movie. It's also, like, I assumed like it was going to be really, really gory, and it isn't. It does have moments of gore, but it's not like... It's not, I was just going to say weird about it. It's not too indulgent of the gore. It's more of just like, yeah, if a gator done catches you, it's going to bite off some stuff. And it's going to leave you without some limbs. That's just mathematics. Crawl, I don't even remember where I watched it. I think it was on a streaming service. I don't remember which one. But it is cool. Check it out.